right. You just got a sick spirit on you. You wasn't right since you've been born, man.
How would you explain that to them if they go to school naked the next day?
Who?
Your children.
If that's what they wanted to do.
You about everything, just anything goes.
Do as thou will. Do as thou will, huh? Aleister Crowley? Do you believe in Aleister Crowley?
No, I haven't heard.
Well, that's his mentality. Do as thou will. And he was a Luciferian, meaning he believed openly in the devil. Do you believe in the devil?
No.
Okay, you don't believe in God, though, do you?
No.
See? Yeah,
well, I mean, I believe that there are gods, but not one single and not one lower. Like, I don't believe in like a heaven or a hell, basically. But
you don't believe that? You don't believe that a lot of people are living in hell?
No, not so much. No.
You don't think
we're living on planet Earth like every?
You don't think people are living in hell? So you don't think those people over there in Somalia, the little kids that are starving, they gotta try to swat away flies. They got little pot bellies. You don't think they're living in hell?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, I mean, hell for them. I mean, definitely. Anybody who's starving in the world is living in a personal hell.
What do you think? What do you think about you got a group of little black and Hispanic kids, right? They're walking, they're just going to work, and then the cops roll up, and they gotta always worry about cops rolling up and just billy clubbing them just because they're black or Hispanic, because they fit a vague description. That's hell, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, coming in a slave ship.
Hey, what about, aren't the 99% in hell right now? Aren't the 99% in hell? Because they don't run anything inside this big building right here.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, I think the way America's turning is, I mean, it looks like a pyramid. Everybody at the top has the money and it kind of funnels down.
Hasn't it always been like that, though? The difference is that it's now extending to greater America, white America, because it's always been excruciatingly painful for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So, really, America should have been protested in 1776.
Yeah.
Right? Because I know people are harkening back to the Declaration of Independence and everything like that. When that was written, you're talking about everybody's human beings. So-called American Indians weren't considered human beings. They're sort of savage beasts, and so-called African Americans were considered three-fifths of human beings, which is still in the Constitution to this day. Right? So really, when was America ever right? When has America ever been an equitable society? Never. A just society.
I mean, starting off with the Indians and slavery and everything, like, I mean, it's never been a free.
Why do you have a smile on your face while you're explaining that?
I always have a smile on my face, to be honest with you, like, completely honest with you.
Well, listen. Get the scripture out.
I give it back.
Listen. This Bible you don't believe in, it contains a revolution as well. There's revolution in the scriptures, right? And this is going to be very revolutionary. This is Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So pretty much the revolution that's really coming is going to be ushered in by the one you know as God and Jesus Christ. It involves your slavery. That's going to be a very revolutionary act for your ancestors putting our ancestors in slavery. That's the real revolution that's going to go on, all right? We don't need the 99%, all right? It's going to be ushered in by God, Jesus Christ, and the elect of Israel. That's what you got to look forward to, man. And we protest America also, man, in our own way. We give the correct analysis of America, and then we tell the solution that God has, and the solution that God is going to implement. Out here in the loincloth.
Hey, do you believe in anything? Do you believe in laws, rules, or any type of structure?
Somewhat. I mean, in a society, there's got to be laws or everybody would run amok. But I mean, the way things are going right now, I mean, with the privatization of jails and things like
being naked. It's a law about being naked all in the society.
Not in San Francisco, I don't think. But I mean, that's for them. Like,
you can be naked
that's
here.
None of my business. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like certain things going on, like the privatization of jails and things like this, like they'll throw people away for 20, 30 years for nothing. Like, it seems like they're locking up half of them.
Who's the day? White people going out and locking away.
The elite.
No, not me, but I mean, I don't like to put a race on anything. I think that the way we were born is just half of the story. You know what I mean? As far as the color of our skin and everything, I mean, that's half of the story.
But you know,
if it wasn't the color of your skin, what about the content of your character, right? It's not so much. Hold on. It's not so much about the way you look. It's the way you act, man.
Yeah.
It's the way you act. The way your society, your nation, meaning you so-called white people, act as a whole. Because it wasn't a 1% that was that had riot mobs. It had lynch mobs. It was the 99%. The 99% were doing that every day, working hard, working Americans. All right. Historically, have been those are the pioneers. The pioneers were the 99%. They didn't have no money, so they had to pioneer their way. They ran into some Indians. They had to kill them and take their land, like the Sooners.
And they made money because they made laws about scalping Indians. And they put a price tag on a scalp, and the pioneers would go scalp Indians and show the scalp to the Californian state government, and they get money off of that, man. That's how they got San Francisco.
That was the 99%, man. That wasn't a 1%. That wasn't the elites, man. That was everyday white people look just like you, man.
The elites,
all you Edomites, just like Marcus Garvey said, you're potential KKK members, man. And that's what we're gonna see, man. The more the society deteriorates, this whole hand in hand, everybody coming together to fight against the 1%. That's gonna be a distant memory, man. This is all a facade, man. That's why you don't have a lot of people of color out here.
It's just like the Tower of Babel. Yep. All nations are building the tower, right? What did the Most High do? The Most High has another plan to keep his people separate.
We're looking for 100%.
So all these people out here, they're going to turn on each other. There's going to be racial tension.
Well, there already is, man.
Yeah.
All around the country, blacks are. You got groups of blacks, what they call flash mobs,
beating up white people, man. That's probably the black people and Hispanics you're gonna see around here.
Slave masters, man. Yeah.
This is Proverbs.
we the new slave.
No, we're gonna be the new ones though.
We want to take. Yeah, we're on a through the spirit of the Lord. We're on a different level, man. We want to be the new slave masters, man.
Yeah. That's so.
You too. Yeah, on what the brother is saying. You're going into slavery, right? Yeah. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
We're gonna be a brand.
It's Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
The wicked are you so-called white people, you Edomites. You are the wicked. So even though you got Jake out here, you got other nations, you know, these Moabites, East Indians. Go ahead and join hand. You're helping Esau fight back or resist the government and the banks. Go hand in hand. Edomites are still going down. You're going to be destroyed by missiles. You know, you're going to be in slavery in the kingdom of heaven under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and the elect of Israel. Because what you don't understand, in the beginning, the Most High created nations. If you read Deuteronomy the 7th chapter,
Yeah, I got
He
something.
created nations.
Like I say this too, brother. That's the whole thing. Like a lot of these protests. That's how you know these so-called protests that the elites they have to have a hand in it, man. Because their whole thing is okay. This is an international movement. Like they're trying to eliminate nations, man. Like we're literally saying we're all human beings, you know.
Let's
coexist, right? They're trying to completely disregard the fact that people are judged upon what nation they're from in this society and around the world, man. In this global society, and the Most High judges by nations, man. And this is Acts chapter 17, verse 26, and have made of one blood all nations of men, for to dwell on the face of the earth, and have determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation. You know? So out of one blood, he created all what? The keyword nations. And he appointed their bounds, man. And Esau, he's at the end of his bounds, man. That's why his people are coming out here and they're protesting, man.
Job 14. Yeah, I said bounds you cannot pass.
Yep.
Start talking about the wicked.
Yep.
So really, it's about time, really, that America goes down. You know, all hell is gonna break loose. And with these Edomites, these middle-class Edomites are becoming poor now. They're feeling that hell, that judgment on them. They're gonna be out here, and Jake is gonna, run through them.
Yes.
Jake's gonna run through them like it says in Isaiah 13 and 16. I can already.
Now, I'm not saying this is exactly going to happen. Just in my opinion, with my discernment, with what's going on out here, that seems likely to happen, man. That Jake is going to start running through these crowds. They got food out here. They got money. You know what I'm saying?
Get funnel up on the camera.
Yep.
Finish the script.
Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right? And like the brother said, that links up directly with Acts, the 17th chapter, we just read, man.
And I ask you a question. What do the global elite, what do they You think they play around with bullshit, monopoly money all day?
Yes, they do.
No, they got gold, man.
It's imaginary.
They got gold, man.
Why do you think
people are idiots, man?
Why do you think the
You are real
Egyptians covered
dumbasses, man.
Why do you think the Egyptians
This is
covered
the epitome of American society, man.
Take a look at this. And
that's bullshit,
answer
man.
your question.
No, you don't even know that the global elite, that Rothschild and that Rockefeller, they deal with gold and silver and diamonds, man. Stuff of substance, right? Not paper money, man. Yeah, you got it. How much is Rothschild worth?
How much is a diamond worth in physical being, in its physical nature? How much is it worth? Nothing. Nothing. It's a rock. It's a clear rock. It's a clear rock. And we said have diamonds.
If you put a value in a currency to it.
Diamonds are no value.
Something I look up. It's always been here, so that means why? If it's always been here, that means it's infinite. So why put a price on something that's infinite?
Hold on. One at a time, man. One at a time, all right? So check it out, all right? So if I pick some leaves off the tree and I come give it to you, you selling sheep or something, right? And I just go pick some leaves off. Are you gonna take that and give me your sheep?
If you can eat them, if I can eat them, yes. If I can eat those leaves, if they're edible, yes. If they're edible, why am I a dumbass?
What do you get from that?
It's not about getting. I can eat. You can eat the sheep, and I can eat the leaves.
How do the people in the jungle live?
What's wrong with that?
Because they live off the land. That's what we should be doing.
But they still have a barter system.
They use trade.
Yeah, trade.
What do they trade?
They trade
food.
Everything.
They trade sheep.
Substance,
They
right?
sell crystal.
To show you how much that gold, because it's a resource, man. Yeah. You can cure anything with gold, man. You can cure cancer by taking in gold.
Silver.
And silver. That's why it's so. And to prove to you that all these other leaders of these other nations know that it's valuable. Gaddafi, they went in there because he wanted to start dealing on a gold standard. Right, that's why, right? He was having conferences for 4 to 5 years on that, man, because that's a resource in the Middle East.
Why would you create something like that? Because they want to control it. They couldn't control natural resources. They couldn't control it, so they had to create something out of nothing.
You pay for water? That's a natural resource that they control.
You shouldn't have to, right? You shouldn't have to die of hunger. People shouldn't die of
okay, but they do though, right? They do though, right?
Only because they don't have enough money, right?
Who controls the money?
What do you think? The top 1%?
Who's the top 1%? Put a face on it.
Not us.
Obviously.
All the people in the Bilderberg group. There you go.
Who else? What nationality are those people?
They're all over the world.
They don't want to deal that the so-called white man controls everything in this society. And the so-called white man is the reason why the society is going down right now.
Exactly. But you can trace it all back to money.
So if you have a problem,
who started the monetary system? Who set this monetary system up?
It started way back when. If you listen to this.
No. Who owns the Federal Reserve?
You think it started at the Federal Reserve?
Federal Reserve.
You say, okay, so, right, when you go in the Wall Street, right, what are they trading? They're trading what? Stocks.
Imaginary.
No.
It's imaginary.
But they're stocks. You know what keeps Wall Street moving? It's commodity trade, right?
You're wrong.
No, you don't understand.
Mistaken.
Commodity, what commodity?
Have you heard of derivatives?
No. The derivatives
are imaginary, but they're trading that shit.
No.
They're imaginary, but they're
Listen, what do people need every day? Food.
Yes.
And what's always getting traded every day?
YouTube.
Food, all right?
And derivatives.
Rice,
The food
okay.
is this big compared to the stock market. Is this big. Food is this big.
No. What are the biggest corporations, right? What do these guys sell? All right. Okay. And how do farmers get money?
Oh shit.
Farmers need to take loans to produce food. Okay.
The rabbit hole is a lot deeper than what you're talking about.
The rabbit hole is a lot deeper. So Wall Street started with selling stocks. And what was a stock? What was a stock? Hey, listen. I'm educating, all right? Stocks were human people, Indians.